Today we will be looking at the mark of data on the COVID vaccine uptake, tracking coronavirus vaccinations around the world. More than 5.55 billion people worldwide have received a dose of COVID-19 vaccine, equal to about 72.3% of the world's population. This map shows the stark gap between vaccination programs in different countries. 72.3% of the world's population have had at least one dose of the COVID vaccine, which means about 27% have not had a single dose. The numbers have increased by now since this was last updated on March the 13th, 2023. %27 of 8 billion. Let's see how much that is. $8 billion. Divide by 100 equal 80 million. So 80 million is 1%. Multiply by 27. That is 27%. So 2.16 billion is 27% of 8 billion people. So 2.16 billion have not had a single shot of the mark of the vaccine. So let's see which country is the most vaccinated and the least vaccinated. Countries in the dark green are the countries that have been mostly vaccinated, and the countries that are not in the green are the least vaccinated countries. So let's start with the United States. 80% have had at least one dose, and 68% are fully vaccinated. Mainland China, 94% have had at least one dose and 91% is fully vaccinated. I would have thought that China would be 100% vaccinated, but okay. Australia, 88% have had at least one dose and 85% are fully vaccinated. So we can see that almost everyone that have had at least one dose have had at least 2 shots. Brazil, 90% uptake. Mexico, 78% have had at least one dose. Canada, 92% have had at least one dose. So Canada uptake is more than the United States. And Canada uptake is more than Brazil. So Canada is leading for the most vaccinated country so far. Spain, 88% have had at least one dose and 87% is fully vaccinated. So almost everyone that have had at least one dose have had also the second shot. France, 82%. UK, 81% and 76% fully vaccinated. Germany, 78%. Japan, 83% and 82% fully vaccinated. India, 75%, 70% fully vaccinated. Pakistan, 75%, 64% fully vaccinated. Turkey, 69%, and 64% fully vaccinated. So we go to Iran, 79% and 71% fully vaccinated. So we've taken a look at the countries that are mostly vaccinated. So we can see a picture on this map that the least vaccinated countries are in Africa. Africa is the least vaccinated. Egypt, the country that they say we should flee to, have not escaped the mark of the beast. 55% have taken the mark of the beast, at least one shot, and 41% have been fully vaccinated. So 80% of America have at least one dose. So you're going to flee from United States, Babylon, to Egypt, which is also Babylon, and still end up taking the mark of the beast. Okay, so let's get back to the least vaccinated countries. We can see that Egypt is not the least vaccinated country. If any country you want to flee to, it would be the countries that are almost pale, almost looking white. If you are to flee Babylon, you would probably want to flee to South Africa, 41%. Ethiopia, 39%. Nigeria, 39%. Ukraine, 36%. Ukraine is one of the least vaccinated countries in the world. That is not in Africa. That's very interesting. Russia, 61% vaccinated. Jamaica, 29% have had at least one dose, and 25% fully vaccinated. So the intake in Jamaica is pretty low comparing to most of the countries. There's a pattern here. I see that most of the countries with very low vaccine intakes are the countries that are called the third world. It seems very well that the Most High is preserving the poor. Saudi Arabia, 74% fully vaccinated, 79% vaccinated. So flee Babylon from America to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia does not seem like it is protected from the mark. So the full wrath of the Most High is going to be poured out on Saudi Arabia, just like America, just like Egypt, just like Jordan. It makes no difference where you flee to, you cannot escape the mark of the, and therefore you cannot escape the wrath of the Most High. The Most High will not destroy a country while the elect is there. It has never happened in history. There is no Bible recordings where the Most High have destroyed a nation while the elect is there. Remember Lot and his wife? The angels had Lot and his wife fleeing before he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. If the past is for our learning, then it simply means that America will not be fully destroyed until the elect is removed.